Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to get access to videos, photos and audios from an Android device in native Android application with Kotlin. So here I am mirroring my device. So this is the output as soon as I run my application. I will click on allow, and here you can see it has started playing the video as well as the audio, and it has also loaded the first image. I have paused everything. So this is the image, this is the video, this is the audio. Now I have paused the video and audio. There are I don't have just one image, one video and one audio file inside my device. There are multiple video and audio files. If I want to show you the logcat, I'm not displaying everything. If you want, you can use a recycler view to display everything. Let me quickly check. Okay, let me check this from what name I have logged it. I have logged it by media files. So sorry, if I do media files, here you can see I have lot of stuff, but what I am basically doing is that whatever is the first image, here you can see I'm just last image, sorry, I'm displaying that. Whatever is the first video, I'm playing that. Whatever is the last audio, I'm playing that. So hopefully you got the point. Again, this is just for simplicity sake. I'm picking the last, first and last of the files just to show it to you. But the actual output, the entire list is in this particular variable. Let's see the entire code base so that you can understand it much better. So I'm using XML layout. If you want, you can use Jetpack Compose as well. So firstly, once I have created this particular application, first thing is you will have to go to build.gradle.kts. Now you don't need, again, this is an Android Studio bug. That's why it is showing error like this red color. Not Android Studio not playing nicely with me. You don't need all these dependencies. You don't need all this. So this is I have added just to play audio and video, and this I have added coil dependency just to load image from an URI inside our image view. So if you are not doing any of this, you don't need all these dependencies. Okay, then inside Android manifest, so we will require the read external storage permission if the user is using up to HDK 32. If not, then for audio we require the read media audio. For images we require read media images, and for video we require read media video, and we also require this read media visual user selected. So yeah, make sure you add all these permissions inside your Android manifest. Then what I did was inside activity underscore main, you don't have to do anything. Again, like I told you, I am just displaying the image view. That's why I have taken one image view at the start. Then to play the video, I have taken one player view. If you want to play the video, also I'm just playing the first video or the last video, I don't remember. And similarly, I have taken another player view from ExoPlayer to play the audio file. In case if you are not doing any of this, you don't need to write any of this code. Okay, so this is done. This is done. This is done as well. Android manifest. Okay, then I have created another Kotlin file called media type. So what type of media? Once we get a list of all files, I need to know, right, whether it is an image file, an audio file or a video file. So I have created an enum class for that. You can do the same thing. Then I have created this media file class as well, data class of media file, which will have the URI of the audio, video or photo. It will have the name and it will have this media type. And then we will get a list of all this. Next, inside main activity, firstly you can just copy paste all these imports which I have. Again, you don't have to use all these imports. Some of them are these are for playing the audio video, this is for loading the image, so you won't really need all these imports. So but these are all the imports which I have. Then I'm just loading our image view. This is for the video player. This is for the audio player. I'm not going into detail about this because this is not the tutorial for that. This tutorial is only about fetching all the files. Then we have to create this variable called required permission. So if the user is above, and if the user is using Android 10 above, then we have to request read media audio, read media images, read media video, else we just will be requesting for read external storage. Now there was this one more permission inside Android manifest, read media visual user selected. We don't really need to request this permission, but it is necessary you write this inside Android manifest. Otherwise I think in Android 15 it will not work for you. So once you have defined this particular variable, I have also defined this register for activity, because we are requesting multiple permissions, and if all the permissions are granted, even though we are requesting multiple permission, it is only one permission dialog. So that's why we have to use request multiple permission, and once all the permission has been granted, we'll come into the else clause. If not, then I'm just displaying a toast message. Okay, I'll show you where exactly I'm calling this. I'm just calling it inside on create. So here on the background thread of coroutine, I'm just calling this particular method. Again, you don't have to, I'll show you this method in a bit. Then I'm just getting the last image. If you want, you can get the first image as well, or whatever image index you want. So I'm just checking get the last media files whose type is of type image. Similarly I'm doing for video, similarly I'm doing for audio, and once I have that, I'm just checking if it is not equal to null, then load it inside the image view. If this is not equal to null, initialize our video player. If this is audio is not equal to, initialize our audio player. So inside on create, as you can see, I'm first initializing all these files, and then this is the actual thing for requesting for permission. So you will have to just call this, and this is the thing for getting all the media files. So here you can see, okay, this is not necessary. So here you can see if it is less than equal to 32, then we ask for read external storage permission, otherwise I just say false. And if skip query, then just return an empty list. Okay, then here we just create a mutable list of media files, and then we just query. So this is how you query it. So if the user is greater than equal to API HDK 29, then we use something like media store.files.get content URI. Otherwise we just do pass external over here. I think this also uses behind the scene an external, but yeah, this is the recommended way to do that. Then we get an array of ID, display name, and MIME type. Then we just do content resolver.query, pass our query URI. Then we pass our projection, which we, so this is the query URI, this is the projection which we have defined, and this selection arc sort order, if you want you can pass it. I'm not really interested in that. Then you can just use this use, so we don't have to close our cursor. And then we just do ID column, get the ID column, then get the display name and get the MIME type, because these were the three things which we were requested. So that's what we are getting it over here. Then we just move our cursor, then we get the ID, we get the actual name, we get the actual MIME type as well. And then if name and MIME type is not equal to null, then we just have to do content URIs dot with appended ID, pass our query URI, pass our ID. And here you can see I'm just checking if it starts with audio/star, that means it is an audio file. If it is a video file, then it means media type dot video, and here else if it is an image. And then I just add it to our list in case we do, and then here I just return our list as well. Also one more thing over, I think okay, never mind. So yeah, that's it for getting all the files. And now this is for initializing our video player. If you want, you can copy it, this is not really necessary. And this is for initializing our audio player. So yeah, that's it. I'll simply scroll through this file. Feel free to copy whatever code you find useful, and just yeah, pause the video and copy paste it. If you are interested in deleting a file, then firstly you will have to do all this stuff. Then you will also have to ask for this there was this one, manage external storage permission, something like that. You will have to ask for that, but I would not recommend it. It's if your app doesn't really need it, your app might get rejected while uploading to Play Store if you are using that manage external storage permission. So be careful with that if you are requesting that particular permission as well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.